It's cold. The tent was a great tent to sleep in. It was a good night's rest. I definitely enjoyed being by the water. Kind of dulls out any of the weird sounds that you might hear. We are at the Rocky Mountain National Park. It wasn't that far of a drive from the actual campsite or the town that we went to go use the bathroom in, but we're getting this hike going now. Weather's not too cold, not too warm. Just gotta cover up, of course. There's some skeeters out here. Got them skaters. This hike was a doozy. We are at 3.3 miles up, and so we'll have to do that back down, so that'll put this one at a total of like 6 miles. We all gonna sleep really well tonight, I'll say that much, but it was worth it. I like this view. Yes, God. People used to always be like, Michigan weather's so crazy. It can be sunny, then snow, then rain. We live in a wild area. No, nothing is as crazy as out west. It's hailing now, where it was sunny. Ooh, this kind of hurt. Ooh. Ooh. Again, we are leaving around 12 o'clock to go into Denver where the Airbnb is, so that everybody can get a little reset before the last location that we're going to be camping at. Yeah, right now I want to get some coffee and some food first, but I'm also going to do like a little campsite tour of what I set up here at this first location that we were at, somewhat even for myself to be able to kind of see and remember what I need to continue to bring as we're camping. It's a beautiful morning though, still kind of cold. They are making breakfast over there. This is the big campsite. They are about to start packing up. We're about to head into town. This also large like tent thing that we copped maybe last year. So smart, especially when you have a large group. Just something everybody can go under. So back there is the campsite I just showed you, and then my campsite was right here. So just over the creek. Now, not all of the gear that you see is needed when you're camping. You can be very minimal, but I will say the stuff that I've gotten, I'm starting to like try out and figure out what is actually an asset and then what is just a waste of money. So I'll take you through a little bit of what my setup currently looks like. So I was able to park right up there. and then walked down. Of course, I'm always capturing. It's my job to do so. Sharing my experience with a little Peak Design tripod, Canon camera. I love to use paper bags for trash. I just feel like it helps. So when I was at Meijer before we left, I grabbed a whole bunch of paper bags. This little Snow Peak table is nice. I will say I'm realizing I don't like bending over so much. So I think I do want to get either a lower chair from Snow Peak or just get a higher table from them, because it is pretty low, but it does also help with just not getting stuff dirty, having a place for things to be versus it just kind of being on the floor and everywhere. Little battery pack over there from Mophie, and then we got clear container. This one has the coffee and some camp cooking stuff in it. I love burlap, so I've been sitting on that currently as a chair. I use a water jug for my water for cooking and then also for coffee. But then when it's time to just like wash stuff, I go ahead and use the water over there to wash the dishes. Don't use too much soap because I don't want to impact the environment as much. I probably should be using a different, more healthy for the environment type of soap, but it's a minimal amount. So more containers over there. I like this bucket. I don't like the color of it, but it's allowed me to take the dishes down. And truthfully, I could fill that up with water and just use that as the washing situation, but water is so close I haven't needed to. Got some extra propane. I didn't use the campfire at all because I've been cooking off of this little apparatus from Snow Peak. It's nice. I've been able to use it for the last 2 days. So I've done dinner, breakfast on this, and also heated up water for coffee, and it still hasn't ran out, which is nice. But you got to be careful because with these, it does, because it's not far away from the flame, it does go very quickly, and so you might end up burning whatever it is that you're cooking. So I'm still figuring that out all the way. But yeah, for coffee, I've been using my Fellow kettle in order to heat up the water. And I've been doing the Chemex process using Madcap's recipe. Love my little brush from Lycan. This has helped me clean up my space, because I will say, like, another thing while camping, while I'm outside and you know things do get dirty, I will say a cleaner, nicer space. That's why I got some flowers. A cleaner space does add to the actual experience. And so then I'll take you guys through the actual tent. So this is the Amenity Dome medium tent from Snow Peak. I've really liked it so far. This kind of like outer shell allows for there to be like this little vestibule area. Last night it was raining, and so I was able to cook in here, and because there's like a gap, it didn't fill up with smoke at all. And I cooked salmon and rice and asparagus, and it still was straight. So, and then also like this morning I just opened this up, tied it to the trees. It's nice that I'm able to walk in and out, but there's also like multiple ways you can get in and out. Also for lights at nighttime, I've been using the Goal Zero Yeti battery pack, and those are connected to their lights that you see out there. Those are really nice because they don't really impact the battery of this so much, and it's just simple. It's cool when I come in at nighttime, turn this on, and the whole campsite is lit up well. Let me take you inside of the tent. Currently wearing my Mero Hydros. These are one of their more newer specific style. I like them because they have this little like built-in sock that allows me to kind of just walk around in this, and then once I'm ready to step inside of my tent, I can just boom. Now they're not waterproof though, so like as you see, I did get some water on here, and I'm sure there's like some dirt, so I'm not like completely getting everything out. But this is my first time on a camp trip actually having like shoes that I'm using or hiking with, and I highly recommend that. These boots are what I've been using for hiking. These are really nice. Little bug spray over there. Those boots are what I use for hiking, and I've really liked those. Mero does a great job. I'm using this self-inflating, and then you kind of got to pump it up a little more, air mattress. It's nice specifically for camping. It is decently large though, but I like how comfortable it is. I don't wake up sore at all, which is nice. The brand is Exped, but yeah, I'm grateful that I don't wake up sore. Got a blanket. Then this Patagonia blanket I always use because it is very warm. I probably could just get the sleeping bag that they make of this version, but when I'm camping with Leia and Enzo, we all three fit under this joint, so it is nice. Super simple pillows over there. This heater is needed. Promise you I would have gotten hypothermia the last 2 nights if I didn't have it. The gas lasts decently long on low. I have to change it out at least once through the night, but it really helps heat up the tent. And again, I just can't stress again, for the type of camping that I'm doing, there's different levels. Some people, they're not using any propane, they're not using heaters at all, but for me, I do want to at least be a little bit warmer. And originally, being that Enzo was supposed to come on this trip, I knew the heater was needed because as a baby, like his body doesn't even regulate temperature the same. And he's been camping a few times, and with the heater, it's been nice everywhere that we've been. But so yeah, the other side of this tent, you're able to also leave in and out of. It has another door there that people can use. I also like how it has this to where if I wanted to cook inside of here, I believe I could open both of those up and all of the smoke would just leave out of there. So I might try that at the other campsite just in case, you know, one of the days it's raining again. My 2 Patagonia bags, one has more of like my warm jackets in it and the other one has all of my clothes. I did overpack for this trip, but it was because I wasn't 100% sure when we were getting in. I didn't know if we would miss the opportunity to wash clothes. So I did pack for actually 8 days instead of just packing like the 4 days that I could have done and then washed clothes. Yeah, I also knew I was driving by myself, so I'd have the space in the car. And then over here, just got my Peak Design bag. Goal Zero lantern, love this thing as well at nighttime. Brita filter water, and then cases for stuff. Campsite's all cleaned up. Gotta go ahead and do a little walkthrough, check to see if there was anything accidentally left. Then we're going down to Denver, get to this Airbnb.